We begin every show with a myth-busting segment where we look at some of the foundation myths of the conservative education reform movement. They're ideas that are usually inaccurate, and sometimes they're outright lies. The myths are repeated over and over by their well-funded supporters and the media, and eventually they start sounding like the truth. Well, we're taking a little bit of a departure today. The myth we're busting is that Arizona supports its schools. We know parents support schools, and so do a lot of other adults. But let's face it, no one believes our legislative majority has the best interests of schools at heart. Today we're going to take a license plate asserting that Arizona supports its schools and put in some myth-ical slogans to play with the message. Here's the original plate. It's one of those Arizona specialty license plates you can buy and put your own message in the middle. It has Arizona on top, your message goes in the middle. It has support our schools at the bottom. You pay $25 for the plate, and the Extraordinary Educators Fund gets $17. It's a very nice thought, raising money for educators, but you could raise more money with a dozen well-placed bake sales, let's face it. The total revenue so far are about $3,000. Well, an eagle-eyed photographer at the Daily Star spotted this license plate in Tucson. The owner's message is doesn't. And so the message reads, the plate reads, Arizona doesn't support our schools. Ann Eve caught the Star story, and she suggested we come up with some our own clever slogans. Then she had an even better idea. She suggested I put the post on Blog for Arizona and Facebook and see if others would come up with some ideas. Great suggestion. In no time we had dozens of submissions, and most of them are better than either of us, or certainly better than I could have come up with. So here's what we have. We'll begin with the laughing to keep from crying selection, the bitter, negative plates, then move on to the ones that have a more positive message. So first, we have Arizona won't support our schools. Next, Arizona fails to support our schools. Arizona refuses to support our schools. Arizona slow to support our schools, and Arizona, why can't you support our schools? And then there's one that leaves out the Arizona part completely and says, Alec doesn't support our schools. Well, Ann Eve, it's time for the more positive, and I'm happy to say more abundant submissions.
There were many more positive submissions, which is nice. So here are several of those. Arizona must support our schools. Arizona moms say support our schools. Arizona dads say support our schools. Arizona time to support our schools. Arizona please support our schools. Arizona gotta support our schools. Arizona pay to support our schools. Arizona taxes support our schools. Arizona laws support our schools. Arizona cares support our schools. Arizona should support our schools. Arizona everyone support our schools. Arizona for kids support our schools. Arizona better support our schools. Arizona oughta support our schools. Arizona needs to support our schools. Arizona demands you support our schools. Arizona, why can't you support our schools? Arizona, be willing to support our schools. Arizona, learn to support our schools. Arizona, be proud to, and this is BPRWD2, support our schools. And Arizona, please, Governor, support our schools. And finally, Arizona, please, Republicans, support our schools.
Well, those are all lovely sentiments, and there's one more I have to add, and that is Arizona's education, the rest of the story, definitely supports our schools.